Today I want to talk to you about glitter.
Glitter.
What I do is I work myself into the ground.
No, I need some time for me. When I collapsed, she freaked out and called 911. It almost ruined my life.
But now Mariah's fully embracing her 2001 movie and soundtrack.
Justice for Glitter. Justice for Glitter.
Finally getting its due. It was #1 on iTunes.
It's actually a really good album. I can say it now that they got it to #1.
Mariah is at a point in life now where she is comfortable with glitter. She will talk about it. She will sing songs from it. So why no glitter vinyl? I have my own theory, and it all hinges on the fact that next year, 2021, is Glitter's 20th anniversary year. Hey kids, Treacle here, welcome back to my channel. So Mariah announced that she's releasing 16 albums on vinyl. You go to her store, everything is there. You can get everything that you want, except glitter. You cannot get glitter reissued on vinyl. It's very deliberate, in my opinion. It's a deliberate ploy because there's something afoot. Let's remind ourselves a little bit of the backstory. I'm not going to go through everything, all the drama surrounding the Glitter project, because I haven't got time. We haven't got time in this video, and I'm sure Mariah is going to cover all of this and more in her memoir, The Meaning of Mariah Carey, out September 29th. Make sure you've got your copy reserved. But let's remind ourselves, Glitter came out on 9/11/2001. And it did not sell as well as Mariah's previous releases. Loverboy only made it to #2. Only #2 on the Billboard Hot 100. It was a low point for her career. She went through a lot in the media. It was all tied up with some personal struggles, difficulties that were going on in her career. If you are a hardcore lamb such as me, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Mariah is going to cover this period in her career and life in her memoir. After all, she has titled one of the sections in the book, All That Glitters. So we know we're going to get a lot of information from her. But this was a very difficult time in her career, and for a period of time afterwards, she really did distance herself from the project.
We're about to play a game now. We're going to do word association. You ready for word association?
Yes. Not really, but okay.
First thing comes to mind, glitter.
Dust.
But then along came Justice for Glitter, which put a completely different spin on things. The fan campaign #Justice for Glitter was born in 2018, and the whole family got behind it, and we got the album to #1 on iTunes 17 years after its release. It definitely caught Mariah's attention, and she showed the entire family love and praise on social media, and we saw Mariah begin to actually embrace Glitter, the movie and the soundtrack.
Yes, just
17
the
years.
other day.
How did
That's
that happen?
because that's the lambs. That's the Lamely. Those are my fans. They had this movement. It was called Justice, #Justice for Glitter, which I think was directed at me because I never really performed those songs because it almost ruined my life. But the truth is, it's like for the nostalgia now, because it's actually a really good album. I can say it now that they got it to #1. I can say it.
It's #1.
So I thank them. I really, this is all about them. And I should not have to feel bad about that because it was all the circumstances when this album came out and all that stuff. So it's exciting.
For fans, it was really exciting to see Mariah acknowledge the project and to show it a little bit of love. And we were asking over and over again for the Glitter movie and soundtrack to be available on streaming services. And Mariah did say a couple of times that she was working on it. Eventually, that came to pass, and the announcement was made that Glitter was now available everywhere. It went down a storm. Mariah changed her social media handle to Billy Frank, her character from the movie, and flooded her social media with beautiful images from the movie and the soundtrack artwork. It was such an exciting point for us. Glitter is finally there streaming. Mariah is really embracing it, and we were all having a glitter party online with her. Mariah even celebrated Justice for Glitter on her Caution World Tour, and she gave it its own little section in the tour set list, and she performed songs from the soundtrack, album, whatever you want to call it, for the first time. So if we're getting the original Loverboy on the rarities, if Mariah's going to talk about All That Glitters in her memoir, and she sang songs from the album on her Caution World Tour, for me, she's 100% comfortable talking about that project now. Absolutely. So why no glitter vinyl? I have my own theory, and it all hinges on the fact that next year, 2021, is Glitter's 20th anniversary year. here we all are moaning in the 19th anniversary that there's no Glitter reissue on vinyl, but she could wait one more year. She can call it the 20th anniversary edition and do something really special. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and this is not based on any facts or knowledge. I'm just putting wishes into the universe. I'm going to say that I am guessing Mariah's going to give us a special anniversary edition of Glitter next year. Physical release, I'm talking CD for sure, vinyl for sure, because come on, this time next year we will be begging for it. We're all going to have our vinyls from MC30. Some of them aren't going to ship until January next year, so by the time they arrive and we've got over the excitement, we will be admiring, framing, polishing, playing, whatever you want to do with your vinyl collection, but we will all be absolutely begging for Glitter. So I think she's being smart about this. An anniversary edition of Glitter on vinyl could include some new artwork. It could be a colored vinyl, maybe possibly even a glitter effect. I don't know if that's possible, but just something to mark the fact that it's the 20th anniversary edition. And if she wants to make it really special, how about putting on the firecracker version of Loverboy as well? I would snap that up. I'm gonna go out on a limb even further. I'm gonna wish for more and push things even further. What if we don't just get a vinyl? What if we get something more? Now, I did dig out a couple of clips during the Caution album promo. Mariah was being interviewed on TV and radio, and they were asking about Glitter and the whole Justice for Glitter campaign and how amazing the Lamley is. Mariah was talking about us and singing our praises, but she was asked about whether she would do a sequel to Glitter, and she quickly laughed that off, and she said no, but a certain interactive moment is being talked about.
So Gabby from the Bronx wants to know, it says, your fans launched a campaign to make Glitter reach #1 on iTunes last week, and it did. Would you ever consider a sequel to the movie?
No, I mean, look, the fans, it was so exciting to see this hashtag Justice for Glitter movement actually happen and get the album to #1 all this time later. And I look at it and I'm just like, that's just a testament to my fans. Like, they are the absolute best. Nobody comes close to them.
We're Lamely, that's it.
The
that
Lamely, they're everything.
Yeah.
I would say definitely not a sequel, but some kind of an interactive moment with the movie is something we've been talking about.
Love it.
I'm dying.
Oh my God.
It's kitsch, it's fun. You never know what's going to
Can I
happen.
have a cameo? Can I run by you?
Yeah,
I'll
definitely.
run by you.
Some kind of an interactive moment with the movie is something we've been talking about.
Very interesting. It was said about Glitter having some kind of cult status now, almost like Rocky Horror Picture Show. Now, bear with me, stay with me here, but what if, can you imagine, if Mariah released Glitter in theatres and did some kind of movie theatre tour? So what I am talking about is Mariah hires out, not even just like maybe a movie theatre, but a theatre, and they put a screen down, and there's a theatre viewing of Glitter, and it's for hardcore fans. Like, you can't just buy regular tickets. Maybe they do a contest on the website or something, I don't know. But Mariah is there. She turns up. There's like an interview moment. There's a host. Mariah is there. Little interview. Maybe she does like a couple of ad-libs or something. But she's there to introduce the movie formally in its 20th anniversary year. And then you get to watch the movie. And she's there in like a VIP kind of bit on the side, on a raised little stage or something, with a microphone so she can, like, you know, dive in and speak over the movie and give some tidbits, like a live commentary or something. I think that would be awesome. And I'm not even talking about maybe just one, like a Glitter anniversary tour. Mariah could go coast to coast across America, just do a handful of cities. Got to find the right venues. So if you've got any appropriate venues in mind, let me know. Let's talk this into reality here. But yeah, you get your ticket, you turn up, you watch the movie, Mariah is there. It's like a hosted, interactive with the audience type thing. And I've got these, you know, these annual screenings of the Rocky Horror Picture Show in my head, where there's like audience participation, you can be singing along to the movie and Mariah's there. I just think it would be so awesome. Of course, such a tour needs to come over to Europe, and we need at least one of these dates in London, please, Mariah. The Royal Albert Hall as a venue comes to mind. I've been there for Cirque du Soleil, I've been there for concerts, I've seen Mariah there in her Caution World Tour, but also they do movie screenings there. So they put a big screen up and they will have an orchestra come in and play the score from the movie. So we don't need an orchestra there, but just the fact that they do play movies at the Royal Albert Hall. So I think that would be a great venue. I just picture the screen being there, someone interviewing Mariah, she chimes in with some commentary. Do you remember the Justice for Glitter merchandise that was recently cancelled from her website? Why was that? Was that because they were getting ready for MC30? Could they maybe rectify things by doing something for the anniversary year? Imagine going to a Glitter anniversary movie theatre tour, but you get exclusive merchandise there. All in all, Mariah could have as much fun with the Glitter anniversary as she wants to. We could get an anniversary edition of not just the soundtrack, the album, but also the movie. Let's have it again on DVD. Let's have Blu-ray. Let's have her do a commentary. I would love to have an anniversary edition of the movie where she's there with Debrat and we get the voiceover commentary throughout the whole movie. That would be amazing. I'm sure there's more songs that she recorded for the album that didn't make the cut.
I don't know what's ultimately going to end up on the soundtrack, but I had a little collaborative moment with Prince.
So let's have those as well. So all in all, Mariah, I would love to have, please, the cancelled Justice for Glitter merchandise from your website and more, an expanded version of the album, including the original Firecracker version of Loverboy, and this has to also be on vinyl, please. We need to have a DVD of the movie, and let's have you and Debrat give an audio commentary, please. And if you really, really want to tickle my pickle, then go across America and come to Europe, definitely do London, give us a movie theatre tour, give us that Rocky Horror Picture kind of vibe, come over, come with a DJ, come with a friend you want to act as host, give us some interactive moments with the crowd. We can all dress up, we can celebrate the 80s, we can celebrate the movie and the soundtrack. I think it would be so festive. Remember guys, this is not based on anything other than me just talking nonsense and putting my wishes out into the universe. There could be another reason why we don't have Glitter on vinyl. It does seem apparent that Mariah actually used her own money to buy back the music from Glitter from Virgin. So when it first came out on streaming and you scroll down to the bottom, you get the copyright information, it just said Mariah. It didn't have any other label information, nothing. So I think she spent her own coins here to get that music and to bring it to streaming services for us. So maybe it was too expensive or just not cost effective for her to put it out on vinyl. Because there's no label involved, she would have to absorb all the costs of production and printing and distribution, and maybe it just wasn't worth it. Maybe they just need to come up with a business model for it to happen. Even if the Glitter vinyl has to be a little bit more expensive because there is no label involved, next year, Mariah, you've got to hook us up and sort this out. So how about you guys? Would a 20th anniversary edition of Glitter on vinyl be something you would look forward to in 2021? How about a 20th anniversary edition of the movie on Blu-ray? How about a 20th anniversary movie theatre tour? Let me know in the comments. And if you've got your own ideas as well, I'd love to hear them. Maybe we need to petition this and get it to Mariah's team. Thank you so much for watching as always. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss any future content. And remember, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I am TreacleTots on both. I'll see you back here for another video very soon. Take care. Cheers. Thanks a lot.